This car keeps going down my street, guys. So I gotta start worrying about people trying to kill me already. This car keeps going down my street. And if it comes out over here, it's this one. This one right here. This person keeps coming by my house. This is the same person that was just talking to my wife. Where are they at? It's the same person that was just talking to my wife at my house. Let's go find them and ask them what they want, okay? Nothing done, you guys. Because I got my wife calling somebody that's in this car right here, you're gonna see. She was just talking to my wife. You guys see it on the video. You saw that purple Traverse or whatever it was. Let's see if we could get it on video and ask them what they're doing. See what's going on here. Maybe they'll come get her today. Oh, man. You know, I'm willing to let her finish working today, but after that, she's got to figure out somewhere to go. I can't keep having this harassment and I'm trying to get out of my house. That's all I want to do is get out of my house. Yeah, so, guys, we get to do another video because of my crazy wife. You know how much material she's given me? And if I don't do these videos, you know how arrested I will be? Look at that thing. Somebody's braid. I should pick that up and clip it in my hair. You know what? You look, guys, I'm going to wash this. Dude, I'm going to wash this. And you know what? After I wash it, I'm going to find out where to hang that motherfucker. You see this, guys? I came on another walk today to avoid my crazy wife. Huh? I came on a walk today to avoid my crazy wife, and look what I found. I'm going to clean this up. This is going to be in Phoenix. You know what? This might just be my little rat tail that my mom wouldn't let me have. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry, Rube, but hey, this might be my little rat tail that my mom cut off my head when I was like 12 years old. Joey's age. Had me a little tail, you know. My mom's like, you ain't having a tail. I said, what do you mean I ain't having a tail? So I grew me a tail, yeah. Woke up without it. Look at this thing. Can you see that thing? I'm gonna wash this up, guys. See some here. All right, can you see me? I'm gonna wash this up. I'm gonna hang it, like, where do you guys think it would look? You know what? I'm gonna put it as my little ponytail. I'm gonna put that like in the back as my little pony. Look at it. How's that look? Look at Phoenix. Look at Phoenix, guys. I'm gonna have a fake ponytail. I'm gonna have me a fake ponytail, guys. Oh my Lord. Look at it. You think that would look good? As part of everything, you think that would look good? Huh? I think so. Let me show you. Let me show you what it looks like. What do you think? Huh? I'll put it in the back like this. Can you guys see that? How's it look? Does it look alright? Does it look okay? Look at this. I found this. I found this on the ground, guys, and now it's going in Phoenix's hair, bro, just like that. Look, I'll drape it over my shoulder. That looks alright, huh? Look. Yeah, this is it. Alright, let's get back to the video, guys. Look at this I found. I found this. Oh my God. I just went down the street because I was going to go see who that person was that stalked my house. You know? I was going to see who's stalking my house. I mean, they still fuck with my phone. I thought I turned everything off they turned on, but I didn't. But you know what? After they're done, then I'll get my phone back. Is it still recording? Man, let me tell you guys something. All these rappers, you know, you hear on their making up all this stuff about I fucked this bitch, I killed this person. You know what? It's true, man. Every bit of it. And this is like the 7th day that she tried to get me arrested. And all I did was shut the power off in my own house so she couldn't work. She makes her money at our house, guys. So why should I pay her electric bill? She was always shutting stuff off. My garage lights. I have 4 lights in my garage. They're 5 watts apiece. Do the math. It's 20 watts. 20 watts of power I was using in my garage for my garage lights. And I would leave them on because it's 20 watts of power, you guys. Doesn't take shit, you know, 20 watts of power. All right, you open the refrigerator one time, and that's 20 watts for a week, okay? So, I got real pissed off that she would just follow me and turn everything off like I was some little baby. And then she would yell at me, I'm not paying your electric bill. Fuck you, get out of my house, right? Okay, now the tables are turned. And all I did was shut the power off on her so she can't make no more money out of my house that she's made over the years. She's made all this money in our house. Okay, well, who knows what's going to happen with that house now? Okay, because she's being so rotten. So, my only option, she wouldn't leave. I asked her, just go. I'm trying to get out of here. Just leave. She wouldn't leave. I went up to make sure she was okay, guys. I snuck up to their bedroom, her office, and I stood outside the door and I said, honey, please don't hurt yourself. And as I walked away, I heard her go, why would I hurt myself? Oh, man. I just can't wait till she leaves, bro, because I'm going to get like 2 or 3 toilet paper rolls and chuck them around my house. And then whoever comes over, they're going to throw that toilet paper roll wherever they want in my house because she won't be there to say anything. You understand? We just got to wait on everything, guys. Wait. That's, you know, you got to have patience and wait. That's it. Look what I'm going through, okay? And thank God we have phones these days so I could document it. But I will be rich someday, guys. And it's just going to take 5 or 10 years, okay? So you guys got 5 or 10 years to plan what you want to buy, okay? How about that? Window shopping for 5 or 10 years. And look at this. What was this? Like a skunk or something? Or I mean a squirrel? Look at, there's a little piece right here, guys. Fucking squirrel got torn up. Probably by a raccoon. Look at this. Squirrel must have got eaten by a raccoon in this park. Yeah, guys, so I just went on another walk. Every walk makes another video. Every walk makes another video. Plus, you know what, guys? I'm not worried about being killed anymore, necessarily. By, like, you know, car accident. I might even fly, you guys. I cannot fly. I do not want to fly. But thinking about it now, I might have to try it, you know? Because if I fucking die flying in a plane, you just call me Richie Valens, baby. So I might have to take a chance one of these days and take a plane. You know, and so if I'm willing to take a chance on a plane, I'm willing to fucking put this thing in my hair that I found on the ground. It was there yesterday. It's been there for 3 days on the ground. I walked around and I was like, ooh, what's that? But now, I'm clipping this in my hair. I might not even wash it. I might just shake it off a little. I might just like shake it off like right now, you know? And when I get home, see that little shakedown I did? That ain't as big as the shakedown that I got over the past 7 days, but hey, this motherfucker is getting clipped right here. This little piece. I'm going to clip it in the back. I don't have long hair in the back. But I'm going to clip this little piece in the back. And there's Globeville's tail. Ratty as can be, guys. See how this works? My old lady's ruining my day. I got a lot of work done. I'm digging in this fucking dumpster down the street. I asked the lady, hey, there's wrought iron stuff in there. There's an old wheelbarrow. All this is photo ops. You get it, guys? I don't know if I'll ever use any of this stuff. It's just all old and dilapidated. You know how good that shit is for photo ops? See, I'm rounding up all the shit I can, bud, because when I get my house and I'm famous, that's all I'm going to need is photo ops. People are going to be buying my pictures, so I better make some good ones. And then I'll just be walking around taking pictures of myself, selling them, and I'll walk around like I do now, but I'll just take some pictures of myself after I fucking work out. And that'd be like the next poster. So yeah, eventually I'll get to a point where I can walk around like we're doing now, guys. Make money off my YouTube channel. Take some fine ass pictures of myself. Sell those as posters. Oh, you just gotta wait, guys. That's it. You just gotta wait. And I just hope when I get back home, you know, let's go back this way. I went this way. You know, we came this way yesterday. But I gotta give her some fucking time because she's not leaving until somebody makes her. So she's got to work until like 4. She usually works till like 4. So I'll give her till like tomorrow. Okay? Because I know she's not going to bug me tonight. She don't even want to look at me. She fucking hates me. So I know I'm fine tonight. But if she hasn't figured out something by tomorrow, and her brother hasn't realized that she's the psycho and not me, and take his sister to his house for care and start putting her back together, then he doesn't love his sister, you know? Oh, man. I try to get her brother to come over and just take her. He's got a beautiful house. No kids in it. He's a empty nest situation. Him and his wife. Beautiful house. Like 5 bedrooms. It's like 4 blocks away from our house. She will not go over there, guys, and let me get out of my house. Why? She'd be able to live with her brother for like a month, 3 weeks, maybe a week, even 2 days. If she fucking left me alone for 2 days, she might come back and I might be out of her hair, but she won't. Look at that squirrel. So I just gotta air it out here because nobody could take this video away. It's on my phone. And even if they shut down my YouTube channel, I'll get it back when they realize that they're wrong. Look at this guy. He's just scared. I'm not gonna hurt you, buddy. But yeah, once they realize what's going on, they can take my channel. I'll get it back. They can't do nothing to me. I ain't done nothing wrong. I'm out here walking in the park. So as far as me getting arrested, guys, nah. Gloveville's too smart for that. I grew up on 58th in Washington, about 10 miles north of Gloveville, Colorado. You know, about 10 miles north of Swansea, Elyria. You understand? I ain't no fucking pussy. I may look like a pussy, you guys. That's just because I haven't started working out yet. Oh, man, once I start working out, the animal inside of me and the monster inside of me that's going to do nothing but good in this world will actually be recognized in my appearance. And that's going to be so great because I lost all my fat, guys. All of it. You saw how skinny I am. And yesterday I could have fucked a 70-year-old lady, guys. She said if she wasn't married, she would have fucked the shit out of me. And I couldn't even have her on video, and she was gorgeous. She said, I'm 70 years old. And I said, you know what? If I find a woman that's nice as you, and Georgia doesn't want me, I told her, I'm going to have me an old lady. And she said, no, you're so cute. You deserve a younger woman. And I said, hey, if I find a 70-year-old woman that looks like you, forget about it. Because I'll tell you what, guys. 70 years old, her face was beautiful, okay? And if her face was that beautiful, the rest of it was fine. Because even if they have an ugly face, you know, with all the wrinkles on it, like a pair of corduroy pants, those titties are still smooth, you know? You just get past the neck and start heading down and everything looks like she's 30. So, hey, that woman was fine, bro. She said she was 70. And if she wasn't married and I wasn't married, I would have been boning me a 70-year-old woman and loving it. So, hey, I hope to God that Georgia wants me. You know, because I want her. I want to spend the rest of my life with her and just be so great, you know. But if she shoots me down, hey, is there any 70-year-old women watching these videos? You know, I'll start at 60 and go to like 80, okay? 60, 70, 80. Okay, so from 60 to 80, as long as you're fine. If Georgia doesn't want me, please call 303-514-8357. Get you a little piece of this. I mean, because, hey, if the love of my life doesn't want me, I could just be a whore, right? So, yeah, ladies, I got to stop talking right now like that. I am sorry. Hi. Oh, I'm just making a neighborhood video. I'm putting it at the ground. I don't want you to feel like I'm filming you, so I'm holding it toward the ground, but I'm just walking around talking. Yeah. And the best part about it is, I found this laying on the ground. It's just somebody, you know how people put it in their hair? It's like a braid? Yeah. Well, I decided when I was young I wanted a ponytail. And my mom says, not in my house, boy. Yeah. So I said, you know what, Mom? Okay. So I grew a tail, right? I didn't wake up with it. I don't know where she threw it. She cut it and threw it in the trash. I went to bed thinking, yeah, I showed you, Mom. That's it. Yeah, check it out. So I find this laying on the ground. And my mom passed away in 2012, bless her soul. I love you, Mom. And so I'm walking down the road, just going for a walk. I saw this yesterday. This was laying on the ground 3 days ago, okay? But it took me today when I went for my walk. I was like,
Is it real hair or is
I don't know.
or is it one of those
I don't know. What do you think?
leather things?
It's like, I think it's doll hair.
Oh, it's wig hair.
You know, so it all makes sense.
Yeah.
And I looked at it today. I walked over it 3 times. I took 3, every day I take a walk. Well,
Or
lately,
wash it, before you attach.
I shook it.
Just
Like soap and water.
yeah.
Just like dish soap, like in the sink or
Dish
something.
soap is fine because dish soap is gentle and it's good for food.
And it gets the oil off it. They had oil, huh?
As well, or if there are any
So yeah, I'm gonna,
bugs in there,
I couldn't,
could be, and you don't want to end up with anything in the house.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
What do you think it looks like? Let me show you where I'm gonna put it, okay? I'm just gonna put it like a tail, alright? Tell me what your honest opinion,
Okay.
what it's gonna look like on this old man. Guess how old I am.
I'm not sure today just because.
Hit me hot, hit me high. How, just aim high. With that old age, how old do you think I am?
You're about 68.
Nope. 49. But hey, ready?
See, I'm not
Hey, but it was fun, wasn't it? You know what I mean? That's what this is for. I go on a walk today, and now I'm having fun with you, and I don't even know you.
My name is Wanda. What's your name?
My name is Joe.
Joe, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you know, and this is how it works. You
Now,
could-
where do you live?
I live right around the block. You know that blue house that does the decorations every year by the school?
Okay, well, yeah.
I don't live in this beautiful neighborhood. I live in the next one by the school.
Okay.
And across the street there's a blue house, and every year that guy does decorations like crazy. That's me. And my son, he's 13 now.
Oh, fantastic.
So okay, let me tell you something. When you see the decorations this year,
Uh-huh.
it's going to be a 13-year-old's decorations.
So is he Christmas baby?
No, he's just 13, and Dad's tired of doing it. He's 13 now. He got a lot of stuff, so I'm going to say, hey, boy, the decorations.
Half of the gifts are his birthday and half is Christmas.
Yeah. Oh no, he was born June 28th. But as far, I always decorate for the kids.
Uh-huh.
So now he's 13. He's going to decorate. And I told him that. I said, hey, bro, you know how Dad does the decorations? He goes, yeah, bro. He goes, I hope you do a good this year, Dad. And I said, no, I hope you do a good this year.
What did he say?
He goes, what do you mean, Dad? I said, hey, bro, you're 13. So the decoration show outside, I go with all of our stuff that I use every year. He goes, yeah, Dad. I said, it's your show. He goes, what? I go, this year, you're doing the Halloween, you're doing the Thanksgiving, you're doing the Christmas decorations, you're doing whatever holiday you want, bro. You're decorating our yard this year. And he's like, really?
Does he get to get his friends to come and help him? Like,
Whatever he wants.
like the story about the kid who Christmas tree
Oh, the boy who called me?
and he took his friends and
Hmm.
and he was friends with the block. They went on a yacht trip. Oh my God, why can't I remember the name?
I can't think of it either.
It's a famous.
Hey, you want to know something cool?
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot of time, of course. Everything does, that's good, right?
Yeah, if you want to do it right. Well, sometimes during the moment things turn out to be good.
Yeah, and if it starts happening real fast, you just got to let it happen, you know?
Exactly.
But can I tell you a secret?
Sure, people tell me secrets all the time. I give the people.
Okay, I told you my name is Joe, right?
Okay.
And my last name is Yamada. I'm part Japanese, if you wouldn't know it.
Pardon. Yamada?
Yeah.
A, not O?
Yeah, A.
Okay.
It's just like Yamaha,
Uh-huh.
except for the other H is a D, so Yamada. But,
How did you come to be that?
my mom's half, so I'm recorded.
Oh.
So, my birth mom, she's not my mom.
Oh.
My grandma's my mom.
Okay.
My grandma, okay, can I tell you a story? You got time?
Yeah, that's fine.
You see this scar on my back?
What happened there? Somebody attacked you, or did you have an operation?
When I was born, I had a heart problem,
Oh.
and I had my right lung was collapsed. So I was a blue baby. They had to do surgery, and so I made it, right?
Yeah.
And then my mom, you know, that had me, she got in a fight with my bastard dad. I don't know. I'm sorry for the language. I never met him, okay? But I don't know what.
Probably that also be asking.
And I don't even want to meet him now because what happened was they were at a party. She was 7 months pregnant. They went to a party, you know, drinking, whatever. She was 7 months pregnant. Well, they got in a fight. He threw her down the steps,
So that's why you.
and her water broke. I was born like 2 months early, probably.
Yeah.
And then so she gets thrown down the steps. Her water breaks. She gets an ambulance to take her to the hospital, right? Guess where they were? They were in Byers, Colorado. So they had to drive from Byers, Colorado, down to Colorado Boulevard, Denver General or whatever's down there, one of those old hospitals down there. And those guys, I don't know who they are. They're all gone now, I'm sure. I'm 49. 49 on a rebuilt car and a collapsed lung, okay? That's what kind of work my mom Ruby did. My mom's name was Ruby.
And was she a physician or?
No. She was just a great woman. And I'll tell you what, she grew up in Nebraska. And she was a beet farmer. A beet. You know beets?
Beets.
Sugar beets, yeah.
Nice. That's neat.
Sugar beets, yeah. So, you know, let me make sure my phone's still recording because this is good.
Oh.
Where's it at? There it is. You know, I threw it down. Let's hope it's still recording because this is good. All right, let's see what happens. Yes, it is. I'm going to go like this. See that? That's it, guys. That's all you get. That's that beautiful woman I'm talking to right now. Hey, but listen, let's back to the story. Ruby was a beet farmer in Omaha, Nebraska. And she came.
Omaha is also famous for their potatoes too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Idaho though. She grew up in
That's
Nebraska.
true. Oh, okay.
Maybe a bunch of corn out there, like Children of the Corn. You ever see that movie?
Kansas, yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of corn in Kansas.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you
my
know
goodness.
Gatlin, right?
My goodness me, also a lot of tornadoes. That's why, and then that saying comes, you're not in Kansas anymore.
Yeah.
Dorothy.
And I love that movie. You know, I watched that movie for the first time. I was probably like 3 or 4. Well, the first time I seen it, I was probably a baby and didn't know. Because every year my mom would put that on, so I know
Yeah.
that I had watched it every year of my life until I moved out.
Uh-huh.
And there's a lot of shows like that, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And then my mom, since she adopted me from one of her daughters,
Uh-huh.
I got the luxury of having an old school parent. My mom was born in 26. She didn't mess around, okay?
No.
So now can you tell how she raised this winner right here?
Oh, yeah.
That could just walk up to a stranger and we're sitting here. I don't know how long it is. I'll sit here for 5 hours with you if you wanted to.
Well, I don't have that much time.
You know, but I'll tell you what, I might have to leave you.
Because I'm dethatching the lawn
That's what I was about to tell you.
so that I can, the moisture is going to
Get to the ground.
get to the ground better, and then.
How do you do? You just rake it a little bit until you get the yellow out?
Yeah.
Because I got my grass and I got the same problem.
Here's the thing: the best one to use
Let me see here.
steel a metal rake.
Yeah, I got one of those, but what do you do and not rip out all the grass? How do you?
Well, see, I maneuver mine. Watch. I'll show
Okay, can I film it? I don't want to get you, but I want to film this.
It came out, so I have.
Hey, did you put that screw in there?
No,
Oh,
my son-in-law did.
Can I get that? Look at this, guys. This is what you do, all right? You don't go out and buy a new one. This one's ugly and it's broke. I'm just going to throw it away. No. You put a screw in it. And you use this thing until the stick breaks. And then you find an old broom that you had and you put the stick on there. This thing right here will last for over 100 years if you do it right, guys. Look at that screw right there. It's just fine.
Look at how bad the wood is.
Let me see here.
You see, it's starting to crack.
Yeah, look at that, guys.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I asked my son-in-law if he had some, and he said he didn't. So I'm going to go to either Ace or
Look at that old cereal number thingy.
Lowe's or Home Depot, and I'm going to get some boiled linseed oil.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's the number 3 grit sandpaper that I need. I'm first going to.
How do you know all these things? Oh, I guess you just did it, huh?
Well, for one thing, I'm kind of a tomboy.
Right on. You know what they do these days?
What?
They take that tomboy and tell her you're a boy,
Oh,
and then they try to mess her up.
yeah, well, they're full of shit.
Oh God,
And all this
it'll stop someday.
revisionist, history, nobody knows. What
Can
the
I tell
hell
you
is
one
that?
thing before we go any further?
Sure.
God is real. Do you know that?
Of course he is.
Yeah. If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be sitting here next to you right now because I was so shy. But let me tell you what. I went to church last week to see my sister. I didn't go to church to go to church.
Oh, but church is also a social thing.
You know, I went there to see my.
God and his son were social people.
You know, I went there to just
Or
see.
not people, but individuals.
Right. And it's sad that people think that Jesus never walked on this earth.
Yeah.
You know, God never walked on this earth, but Jesus sure did.
Yes, he did. That's why.
You know? And people get God and Jesus mixed up. They think it's the same person. You know?
No, Jesus is part of the triumvirate.
Exactly. And okay, can I tell you something very sad?
He was God made man,
And then what else?
or man made God.
What happened after that, though?
Well, unfortunately, in order to fulfill the prophecies, humans crucified him. And
You know what? I got a
but
really.
he raised
Can I get
from
you on
the
camera
dead.
while you're talking? Because this is good.
Uh,
If you don't want to, never mind.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Can I just keep it like this so we can hear you good?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you could.
Because I'm afraid it's getting muffled by the grass.
In any case, people
Because this is good stuff. I want to continue as long as we can.
decided that Jesus was not here to fulfill prophecies, but that he was actually an insurrectionist.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
That's
They thought
why-
he was like a
that-
cult
that's-
leader, you know? And that's why they rounded him up
No,
and killed
they
him.
They didn't really have cults in those days. They had different Jewish sects, sects,
Okay.
which is kind of like, do you know anything about Judaism?
No.
Well, like today, you have different types of Jews who you even have Jews for Jesus, actually, which is a sect of Judaism. But the Hadassahs are it starts with an S. Why can't I remember the name of that? They're very, very strict. If you see a Jewish braids on either side of his, like
Yeah.
his
Yeah, I've
ears,
seen that. What does that mean?
and he wears his cap. Well, that's part of
I turned the camera around so I could put it on me.
that's part of that particular sect of Judaism. They're very, very strict.
Is that the Hasidic? Is that what they call it? Or
That's what Hasidic Jews.
see, I don't know nothing about it, but I've heard that word before.
Okay.
Can you believe it just popped up in my head out of nowhere?
Thank you, because I was
That's
trying
God right there.
to remember the name. And in any case, they're very, very strict.
Is that the ones that bless their food before they eat it?
All Jews?
Okay.
Their food.
And what does kosher mean? I've heard it, but what does that mean?
Kosher is where
You getting this, guys? You guys see what is going on here? Everybody can do this, okay? Start a YouTube channel, believe in God, you can do this.
is where the way that it's a dietary law that their food.
So that nothing bad goes in the body?
That's right. During way before Jesus was born, and when they through history they had learned that animals with cloven feet. You know how a pig's foot,
Yeah.
that's cloven.
God, how do people eat those?
Well,
I love ham and stuff, but my mom used to eat those pig feet.
oh, I love pickled pigs.
You know, my mom used to eat that, and I'm like, I can't eat that, Mom. But I would eat all the gizzards, you know, the heart and the lungs and stuff, when she would fry that up out of the, what is that, out of a chicken, right?
Gizzards are a chicken.
Yeah, and then you got that neck, that big old veiny neck.
Yes.
She used to cook that up just right. I'd be chewing that thing until I couldn't get any little stuff off it no
Oh,
more.
yeah, because because the marrow, the
Uh.
center of the bone, is the juiciest.
But that thing looks so horrible, you know, and I'd just be gnawing on it.
Well, anyway, they learned that cloven feet, animals with cloven feet, were really, their meat was dirty. It was full of either germs or disease, and even pigs were susceptible to being possessed by devils.
Huh.
And so this was part of the reason that they did not eat any meat with cloven feet.
So I shouldn't even eat ham then?
Yeah, you can have
Oh, because I ain't gonna get sick.
My father used to raise pigs and hogs.
They're mean, huh?
They can be, but
I heard
they're also smarter than dogs.
I heard that if you wanted to get rid of somebody, you throw them in a pig pen and you won't have nothing left.
Yeah, if they're hungry, they'll beat you.
Like bones and everything, right?
Yep. But in any case, so they, and then, I don't know, did your grandmother ever kill chickens?
Well, I'm sure she did because when I grew up, my neighbor had a farm with chickens and everything else.
Did you ever see that when the chicken is killed, it's bloodied? I mean, they have to chop the head off.
And then it runs around, right?
Yeah, if they chop the heads off, or even if they wring a chicken's neck, it'll run around.
How long?
Huh?
How long?
No, not very long, but it's funny and scary.
Have you ever heard the story about that one rooster that got his head cut off and he lived for like, I don't know, 5-6 years afterwards?
No,
Yeah, it's like it happened in the 30s.
no,
Is that a fairy tale? Because you would know.
that's like an urban legend.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, you know, it's entertaining though.
Yeah, well, it's funny. It probably should be in one of Stephen King's books or movies.
Or maybe I should do a YouTube video about it, how it's fake. You know, I just go through the park and walk, you know, and talk.
Yeah.
Maybe I ought to do some research on that and see how fake it is and then talk about how it's fake. Because, you know, right now I got 100 subscribers
Really?
on my channel.
Oh, good for you.
But my son, he's...
Do you have advertisers?
No, you know what I did?
You should get advertisers so you can make money.
I already did. You know what I did?
Right.
I wrote my name and number on a piece of paper and taped it to my windshield. I got a really nice car. Everybody's going to come up and look at that car.
And so you got it for freebies?
Yeah.
And from a sponsor?
No, I just I wrote it on, by hand on a piece of paper and duct taped it to the windshield in plain sight. So now when people go, wow, this is a nice car, they're going to look at that piece of paper on my windshield and go, what's that? It's going to say my name and number. Free advertising, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you what, man.
Are you old enough to remember in the, let me see, what year?
It's all happening because of God, too, okay?
60s or 70s, I think it was.
I was born in 74.
Where little VWs, the little Beetle,
Oh, you're going to go after my heart now. I got 2 of them at home right now.
where you could sell advertising on your, if you owned it.
Oh, I'm doing that.
You could
Usually, they used to do that on Beetles.
Yeah.
That's even better because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go online and get me some stickers with because I got a channel called Joe Yamato, right? That's just my name.
Okay.
But maybe if I'm famous someday, I'll have a different name, right? So I've already made up the name, but I don't want to brag. But what I'm going to do is get that name I made up. I'm going to make stickers and put them all over that car. And then get this. You want to hear something cool? That car's paid for, right? So I'm going to figure out how to do all the taxes and stuff. And I'm going to rent it. And let people enjoy it. And make money like that.
Sure.
I looked up rental prices. And for a cheap car in Thornton to rent is $20 a day. $600 a month to rent some.
You can get it cheaper than that. $6. I was Googling it.
Right.
because I had my car broken into and vandalized. And it's
That's still $180 a month. To let somebody take your car. They're not going to ruin it. They want to bring it back good. So $180 just to let your car have somebody go have fun and then look. They're driving your car around with all your advertising.
Everybody is looking at you.
Right.
And you can wave to
Yeah, and these people are going to be so happy in my car after they rent it. And they're going to be cruising around waving at everybody. And you know what people are going to be looking at? My phone number. My email address.
right.
And they're going to go, look at those people who are so happy. Let's go look at their channel. It's not even their car.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, and then I rent it out again. It's going to happen again.
Of course.
again and again and again. See how God works?
Well,
Ah.
and that's thinking outside the box, being a very good entrepreneur.
You know what I'm going to do when I'm hungry? Since I'm going to be I think I might be a singer someday because I like songs. I like music, you know?
Yeah.
And I told this guy the other day, he was homeless.
Mm-hmm.
I go, bro, you want to eat at the McDonald's right there? And he said, yeah. And, oh, you know what? Did my video die? Let me see. I think I might have ran out.